Okay, good morning, first graders.
Good morning.
All right, so how's everyone doing today? Good. So we're going to continue on what we've been doing so far. We're doing addition sentences, and now we're going to start adding on subtraction sentences. That's where we're going to relate addition to subtraction. Remember, we talked about a little bit when you add, what do you do when you add? Add it. You count it on. But specifically when you add, you're giving more, right? So if I'm starting off with 5 and I give all of one more, I added one more to what we're going to have. If I take one away, I'm going to subtract. Is that okay? Yeah. So our objective today is we're going to solve math story problems using read, draw, write. And we'll relate addition to subtraction. So we've been doing this many times in our application journal. We'll read our problem, we'll draw a picture, and then we'll write our story, we'll write our sentences that go along with it. So this is our number bond. We've seen number bond many times, right? Right? We want to make sure that you absolutely really understand what goes where. In the top part, the big part, goes your total. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what goes down here?
Part.
Is the part larger than the total? No. So when you're filling out your number bond, this number that goes in the total is always the biggest number. These two numbers combined, that means they add together to make the total number. Are you okay with that, Peyton? Do you understand? Tell me a little bit about what I just said about the part. Okay, what about you, Hadley? Tell me about the part. Tell me about the part in relation to the total. Which one is larger?
The total.
Is larger, and the part is tinier or smaller. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Okay? All right, that's very good then. Okay. So, if you're all okay with that, we're going to start off with some number bonds, and we're going to try to do these as quickly as we can. You can use your counting on strategy for the number bond. You know what counting on means?
Yes.
Someone tell me what counting on means. Brandon. Yeah, you put the number that you're starting with. Does everybody hear what Brandon said? No? Say it again, please. Is that the number that you start with that goes on your head? And what about your hands when you're counting on? 5, 6, okay, very good. What about you, brother? Now, you count with the fingers with the number that you're trying to reach. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, show that you agree. All right, very good. So let's get started with these. I think you're really going to like these. Do your best and work as quickly as you can. Don't start yet. I'll tell you when to start. Yeah, very good. Don't start yet. Don't fall out. Write your names on the top. Stop there. Once you write your names on the top. Come on, Preston. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'll tell you in just a minute. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Hold on, what is it, Leila?
No. I found this flat pencil in my thing.
Do you wanna use that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone knows what to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Let's go. Okay, let's stop where you are. Okay. Okay, let's go over some of these and see how well we did. Okay, so number one, who has number one? What's your number that you're adding on to count? J-Lo.
8.
So what goes in the box? In this box that you wrote in, what number is in the box? Does everybody agree that that's 1?
Yeah.
Number 2, who's number 2? Cody.
2.
2. Is 2 good for everyone? Number 3? Roman? 1. 1's good. Number 4? Haley. Did you say 3? Does everybody think that number 4 is 3?
No.
Okay, so who's gonna say something different? How about you, Kelly?
2.
Number 4 should be 2. Does everybody think it's number 2?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's prove that. Let's count on from 7 to 9 to prove that it should be 2. So if we're wanting to get to 9, how would you do it, Kelly? How did you do that? What number did you start with?
7.
7. And what else how else did you go? Did anyone else get it? How'd you do it, Noah? Tell us how you did it. You started at 7? Perfect. So Noah said that she started at 7, 7's on the head, and she counted 1 makes 8, 1 makes 9. So the answer was 2. Does everybody understand that? Are you okay with that, Peyton? Okay. Okay, let's go over a few more here. So number 5. Who has number 5? Abby, what'd you get for number 5?
0.
0.
Already 9.
That's right, it's already 9. So if you add 9, and you're trying to get to 9, you don't have to add anything to it. Number 6, Dominic.
3.
3? Everybody agree that it's 3?
Yeah.
Okay. How can you tell that it's 3? What did you do to get there? How'd you tell, Dominic?
Because I know that 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9.
Oh.
And 3 plus 3 is 6, so I just add another 3.
That's a different strategy. You actually used a double and you added 3 more to it. That was a pretty good strategy, wasn't it?
Me too.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that one, but that actually works. Everybody agree with that? Yeah, that sounds like a really good strategy. I like that. Number 7. Corbin, what's your answer? 2. Everybody think it's 2? Who has something different? You have something different? No? Yes? Is it okay? Cora, why don't you tell her what you did to get 2 for number 7? I'm thinking that 2 sounds like a good answer. Tell us how you got that.
I started from 7 with my fingers.
Okay? So you started from 7 and you counted on with the finger. So you said 7, and then you demonstrated 1 more is 8, and 1 more is 9, so you have 2. Correct? So Helen, what'd you say?
I started from number 8 and I know
Okay, let's do number 8 then. Alright, go ahead, Helen, number 8.
3.
3. Does everybody agree with 3?
No.
Very, what? No?
Yes.
Somebody say no? Let's talk about that. Okay, Jelani, let's see, what are you thinking? Let's try it. If you're going to count on, the number 8, you'll start with, what would you start with? Hadley, did you tell them how to do this one, number 8? You started with, and, okay, how many fingers did you use? So tell us how you did it. You started with 6, and then you used fingers. How'd you do it? Okay, you add 3.
So how did they just do it? What did you do? 6.
Just do it.
And then what?
Yeah.
6.
6.
What'd you say next? 7.
There you go.
Okay.
So 3, that's enough. Okay. Okay. We'll do these last 2. Number 9. Want to take number 9? Anyone? Preston, you got it? Go ahead. So, you said what now? Preston thinks it's 4. Are you sure about that? Alright. I think it's 4 too. Does anybody else disagree with that? No? Give him some feedback. Tell him, yeah, you did a good job. We like that. Yeah. Alright. Last one, number 10. Who's going to take number 10? Haley. What's your answer for number 10, Haley?
5.
5. Explain how you did that. Perfect. That's what the counting strategy is. Put 4 in your head and then you count on. So you said 4, then. Very good. So 5 was your answer. Does everybody feel okay with counting on strategy? It's a real important one, very useful as you can see. Give Haley some feedback. We like that. Yeah. Okay, so make sure that everyone has your name on the papers and just hold on to them. We'll pick those up later. What is Brandon? What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What do you say? Yeah, that's the number. Okay, let's go on from there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some examples so we can use our read, jar, and write strategy along with the counting on strategy. Once we get the counting on strategy, we're going to relate that to subtraction. Because if we can count on and add, we can subtract by taking something away. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, well, let's take out your application journals. And that's the white one.
Your white math journal.
The white math journal. Okay. And we will be on lesson 25 in the white journal. This is it?
The white one. Not the blue one, the white
Number 25.
one.
Okay, very good. Hold on. Very good. You're on it. It's 25. It's on the top. 25. Okay, let's make sure everyone has the journal out. We're on 25. 25 at the top. Who's going to 25 and 25? How you doing, Dominic? You almost there? 25. Here you go. It is. Turn around. It is.
Yeah.
25. You have it? Okay, I have it. Good job.
You just need to scratch.
That's right.
That's your reason.
So let's get to 25.
Look at you, really circling important information.
Okay, is everybody on lesson 25? Give me a acknowledgement, show me that you're there. You're good. All right. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so at the top, we're going to read the top part that tells us our instructions and what gets going. So it says, Taylor and her sister Riley each got 4 books from the library. Then Riley went back in and checked out another book. How many books do Taylor and Riley have together? So what are our important parts here? We know that Taylor has some books and Riley has some books. And then Riley went back in to get some more. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how many does Taylor have? If both of them have the same amount, how many does Taylor have? Taylor has
4.
4. It says that Taylor and her sister Riley each got 4. So let's do that. Let's say Taylor has 4. And then Riley has 4. Does everyone see that?
Yes.
And then Riley went and got another one, correct? We're gonna do a T-chart. We're gonna split it in a minute. Did Riley, right? It says that Riley went and got another one, right? Okay, so let's add one more over to Riley. So does that look like it's probably about right? Taylor has 4, Riley has 4, and then Riley went in and got one more. Is that correct? Okay, looks good. Okay, well, let's split this into a T-chart right here in the middle. And that shows how many Taylor has and how many Riley has. Does everybody have that? On your sheet? How come we have nothing? Albert? How come you have nothing? Where's your pencil at? Okay, we're gonna go here and look at what we're doing right now. Okay, make sure that everybody has the right amount on your papers. We're gonna do the picture there in a minute when we do our number line. So you have 4. Okay, good. Okay, so we see that Taylor has 4. Riley has 4. She got 1 more. So how many altogether do we have? The total. How many books do we have? Anybody count it? Tell me how many, JJ?
5.
How many all to the total for both of them? Count it.
9.
We have 9 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for Taylor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 is our total. Does everybody agree with that? Yes? Okay. Now, let's draw a picture. It says draw and label a number bond to show the part of the books Taylor took out and the part that Riley took out. So let's draw a number bond first. So let's do that. And we'll do that in this section. So circle here. Have another one here. And another one here. So we know that we have a total of how many books? 9 books. Where do we put the total in our number box? At the top?
Total.
Very good. So let's do that.
Don't forget the number 10.
We'll put our total here.
And then the parts are Riley.
The parts are Riley and Taylor. So let's put the number that Riley has in and the number that Taylor has.
5.
All right, we'll say that Riley has how many?
5.
5. Let's put 5 in. Put it on this side. And what goes in the other box for Taylor?
4.
4. All right, that's good. Very good. Okay, does everybody agree that, does that number bond look like it might be right? Is it right? Okay, show me that you think it's right. Does anybody disagree with that? Logan, are you okay with that? Okay. Okay. So the next thing we should do is let's write a statement to share the answer. So if we're going to write an addition statement, how would we write our addition statement? Somebody's thinking. Anyone thinking? How would we write it? Pearl.
4 plus 5 equals 9.
Good. So let's say 4. Section C it. Plus 5 equals 9. Does everybody agree with that? Yeah, it sounds good. It looks good too. If we were going to make and relate this to subtraction, if we're going to make a subtraction sentence out of that,
No, this one doesn't have to do with subtraction.
okay. Oh, we won't use the subtraction.
Yeah, that'll be in our lesson.
Okay. So, does everybody have your number sentence written down? Everybody okay with that? Do you understand it, Kathleen? Good? How about you, Tony? Good? Looks like everyone has it. Everything looks really good. You're fine, yeah. Okay, so it looks like everyone has the right information down. Number bonds are filled in. Addition sentences, the sentence is made correctly. Okay, so how did everyone feel about that one? Was it hard for you? No, kind of? What was hard about it? Well, tell me what you might think was hard about it. Where can we help here? If you say it's hard, you gotta have a reason why it's hard, right? Tell us why. Tell us what you think is hard about it so we can help clear it up. Okay, that's all right. We'll have some more time to come back to it. Okay, so we finished with that. So let's put our application journal away and take out your your erasable marker. And I have a template here that we're going to work from. So just put those applications areas away. And then we're going to start here. Take out your erasable marker too. We need that.
Whiteboard marker and eraser,
Oh,
guys.
good. There you go. There you go. There you go. You don't have to. Okay, perfect. Good, how you doing? Hi, Haley. Hey. Go.
Okay, I can tell Dana's ready to learn. I can tell Cody's ready. Yep, your marker is down. You're waiting for instruction. Your stethoscope is on Mr. Stevenson. That's how we know you're ready to learn, boys and girls. Excellent. You are not writing right now. You have not been given instruction yet.
Okay, so everyone has your template and you have your markers. Everyone's good, so we're all ready to get going. They're good. Okay, this is our next problem. It says 4 little bears were playing tag in a forest. Some more bears came over. Now there are 6 bears playing tag. How many more bears came? So, what's the first thing that we should do with this? Right. Very good. So we're going to, right, it says that we're going to circle the information that we have that's important already. So let's do that. We can circle around the 4. And then we have another one here for 6. And we're also going to have a question mark. But the question mark comes when we do what? When we draw the number bond. Okay, so on your page, you have a big number bond. I'm going to draw it on my page also. We can do this together. Okay, so let's draw what we have so far. We have 4 little bears. So let's put our 4 little bears here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know, can't see it? Make my little bar a little smaller. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so we have 4 here, so let's put our 4 inside of the number bond, right above the circles that we have. Everybody have that? Now we also know that our total is 6, so where does the total go? In this part. So we're going to have that one here. here,
Where we put the question mark?
and then we're going, where do we put the question mark for the mystery number?
Middle.
Is it here?
No.
Is it here?
No.
Would it be here?
Yes.
All right, let's put it there. Okay, so we'll have 6 out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't really like that too well. Let's say 1, 2, 3,
We can't see what you're drawing.
4, 5, 6.
Mr. Stevenson, we can't see your drawing.
Yes, you're drawing, okay.
Mr. Stevenson. 4, in other words, solve it by adding on, because you're doing the add-on strategy first, the count-on strategy first.
Okay, can you sit over here?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4, starting off with. And then we found out that there's 6 total. So we'll start off adding on. So we start from 4, and we add, one more is, and one more is. So what's our total? How many did we add on?
2.
So let's put 2 more here. 1, 2. So now we have a total of 6. Color the 2 in. Okay, let's color the 2 in. Everybody see that? Okay, so how many more do we add on?
2.
So where does the 2 go? In the number bond for the mystery number, correct? Right here? Okay, so that looks good. So our question was, there's 6 bears total, and we have that in our number bond, which is right here. How many more bears came? So how many more came?
4. 2.
Is it 4 or is it 2?
2.
Is it, it's 2? Everyone agree that it's 2? Then why would it be 2? Because we started off with 4, right? And 2 more came, and we had a total of 6. Is that right?
Yes.
Is everybody okay with that? You agree with that?
Yes. Over the 2.
We could. That's a mystery number. 2. Okay, so our number sentence, let's write our number sentence. So we would have,
No, that's the boys and girls. Boys and girls, what would the number sentence be to match that story problem? How many bears did you start with, boys and girls?
4.
Good.
okay,
Is it plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus. Good. 4 plus.
2. We can't see.
There you go.
plus, how many more came?
2.
2? Can you see that? Okay. And what's our total? 6.
Which one's the mystery number? Which one should you put a box around?
2. There's your mystery number right there. Okay, so if we looked at this from a different way, if we said that we knew that there was a total of 6, and 4 had already started in the very beginning, let's take out 4. How many came?
2.
2. That's how many came. So in the first one, we have our addition sentence. Oh, there it is, okay. So in the first one, we have our addition sentence. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. And the second one, we related that to subtraction. With knowing what our total was, the big number is always first. And then we knew how many started off. And that tells us how many, when we take away 4 from 6, That tells us that 2 joined. That's how many more we got. Everybody understand that? Don't hear it. Don't hear it. Sounds like someone might still be a little shaky. Everybody okay?
I got it.
Riley's got it.
Got it.
I think we all have it. Riley has it, right? Alright. Okay, let's try another one.
Can we erase it?
Yeah, let's erase it.
The whole thing?
Whole thing.
Whole thing. Erase it.
Now, let's take a look at this one. Okay, this time, our problem says 9 kids went trick-or-treating. Some kids were dressed as superheroes. 5 kids were princesses. How many kids were dressed as superheroes? So what do we know? We know that we have 9 kids. Is that our total or is that a part? That sounds like that's our total. Why would that be a total? Because it's the biggest number. That's a big key. In these problems, your total is always the biggest number. Sometimes it's given to us, sometimes we have to find it. Okay, so we circle the important information, which would be 9, which is going to be our total. And then we know that down here, there are 5 more that were dressed as princesses, right? Okay, so let's draw our number bar. Well, you have it on your template, but I'll draw one here. Make sure you can see mine and understand it. Yes, Nevaeh? Okay. All right. Can you see my number bar well?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 9 that we're starting off with. So where does our 9 go?
Total.
Goes in the total, and that's, is it this one? Is it this one?
No.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Okay, let's put our 9 there. And it also tells us that, what else does it tell us? What's our other number that's important here? 5. So we know that 5 more kids were dressed as princesses. So let's put this 5 in our number on too, right? Okay. Where do you want to put the 5 at? Does it matter?
No.
Okay, so you can put it in the bottom or top, but since Riley suggested, let's all put it in the bottom. 5. Now, what would be our other number that we're looking for? Dominic?
4.
4. Dominic says the other number is 4. Come around, Riley. How do you know it's 4?
Okay, so we're gonna draw a picture first. We're gonna show our evidence.
Okay.
Okay, let's draw a picture.
Okay, so let's draw a picture first. So we have total of 9. 1, make my circle bigger. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9, and we know that 5 of them were princesses. Is that right? And remember that from the story? So let's circle 5 of them. We have 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put a circle around these 5. How many is left? JJ?
4.
4. You can see that, and you can, because you can see it, you can count it. Is that correct? Okay, so should 4 go in our other part of the number bond?
Yes.
Is that our mystery number?
Yes.
Okay, let's put a 4 there. So that tells us that we have 9 4 total. And then we had 5 princesses and 4 superheroes. Everybody have your number bond complete?
Yeah.
Is that good? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's write our number sentences for this. This is a subtraction number sentence. We would start off with, what do we start off with in our subtraction sentence? Are we going to start off with the total or the part? The total. And then we start off with the total. Why? Because it's the total, but it's the largest number. It's the largest. So let's say, right here, you can see it, 9 minus the 5 that we started with here is equal to 4.
We can't see the 9.
Okay. Okay, let's try this. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Everybody see that? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so since we have that, let's write our addition statement that balances that. If 4 is a mystery number that's here, we're looking for, we start off with our total. Let's write this again. We started off with 5, and we added 4 to it, our mystery number. That's equal to 9 for our total. Yes, dear. What happened to that?
Oh, and the parts doesn't matter. Take this one. Parts it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
They're in the cups. There's your cups. Markers are in the cups.
No, not marker.
Oh.
It says he doesn't have a template. How don't you just work the problem without a template? Okay. Well, let me find your letter. Do we have any more at the back? Okay, here, I have one for you. Okay, we'll just slide it in there and now you have it.
Oh, they're right here. They're right here.
Oh, they're up there. Okay, this is yours, you can put that chair on. Okay. All right, everyone has that. Let's clear off the board. Let's go on to our next problem.
Mr. Simpson, I would probably go and hop into the book now. It's
Okay.
getting late.
Okay.
Yep, we can go to the book.
Okay. All right. So let's take out your math workbook, the blue one. Everyone have it? All right. Take out your math workbook, the blue one, which is this one. This is what it looks like. There. And we are going to lesson 25. Lesson 25. Is it? Okay, do lesson 25 in your blue workbook. Look at the top. Look at the top of the page. And then it will show you. 25.
This is the number. Okay. We're on lesson 25. First problem.
25.
Um,
25. There you go. Good, good. Give it 25 minutes longer. Okay, looks like we're doing pretty good. Bro, do you have your book? We'll wait on Pearl and then we'll get started. Lesson 25, Pearl, number 1.
So you're ready, because we're on 25, you're gonna get Yep.
25. Lesson 25. Okay. Are you there yet, Pearl? Lesson 25. Okay, so our instructions tell us to break the total into parts. We're going to write a number bond and an addition and subtraction number sentence to match the story. So number 1 says, Rachel and Lucy are playing with 5 trucks. If Rachel is playing with 2 of them, how many is Lucy playing with? So we see that our picture says that we have 5 trucks here. And it says that Rachel is playing with 2 of them. So why don't we circle the 2 that Rachel is playing with, and the number that's left would be the number that Lucy's playing with. So let's do that first. We have 5. You can circle any 2 that's in there. So I choose to circle these 2 right here. You see that?
What does Mr. Stevenson want you to do?
Circle
Circle 2. Okay. Thank you, Jelani.
So let's make sure that everyone has 2 of them circled. Does everyone have 2 circled yet? 2 of your choice. Doesn't have to be the same one, just 2 circled. Now, let's make a number bond. Does everyone have your 2 circled? Yes? Yes? Okay, very good. Now let's make a number bond. We see we have a number bond here. So what goes at the top? 5. Does everybody think number 5 goes at the top? What about you, Paisley? Are you good with 5 at the top? Okay, let's put our 5 here at the top. And we circle 2. So let's start off with that 2. Which one do you want to put the 2 in? The right one? Okay, let's put 2 in the right one. So 2 goes in the right one. What goes in the other one? 3. Very good. Is everybody okay with that? We have our number bond with 5 as our total. 2 plus 3. So let's fill in our number sentences to the right next to it. It says that 2 plus mystery number equals 5. What's the mystery number? 3? Does anybody agree that it's 3? Who says this? What do you think it is? No? Look at,
She just came from the bathroom.
Oh, just came from the bathroom.
I'll help her.
Okay. All right, so Summer said that we think it's 3, so let's write a 3 in there. Yeah, so 2 plus 3 equals how many? 5. Very good. Now, let's go right below that and write our subtraction sign. If we have 5, and you take 2 away, how many do we have to go in this other box? 3. Very good. So, it says Lucy is playing with how many trucks? So let's see, it says Rachel and Lucy started with 5. Rachel has 2 of the 5. So how many does Lucy have? 3. Very good. Now, let's see if you can go ahead and do number 2 by yourself. I'm going to read it to you, and let's have you try number 2. It says, Jane, wait, it says Jane caught 9 fish, which is what's in the picture. She caught 7 before she ate lunch. How many fish did she catch after lunch? So if she has a total of 9, right? And she caught 7 before, let's put a circle around those 7. Any 7 in there you want. Circle 7. Count them up and circle. So she had 7 before lunch. How many did she catch after lunch? 2. Everybody agree that it's 2 that she caught after lunch? Okay, so let's fill in our number bar. What goes at the top of our number bar? What number? 9. Does everybody think it's 9?
Yes.
Okay, let's put a 9 in there. And then what 2 numbers go in the bottom? What 2 numbers go in the bottom?
4, 5.
No, don't guess. Look at our picture.
How many did you circle?
How many did you circle?
7
Let's put 7 stop. Let's put 7 first.
Did you circle 7?
How many is left
Yep,
over?
so 7.
2.
What was your other?
So is everybody okay with that so far?
Yep, those are your 2.
Question, Helen?
I don't know what number to put.
You're ahead.
Okay, does everybody have your number bond filled in?
No.
Fill in your number bond. 9, 7, and 2.
Boys and girls, how many fish did she catch before she ate lunch?
2.
Listen to the sentence. She caught 7 fish before she ate lunch. Which one was before?
7.
7. Good. How many fish did she catch after lunch?
2.
2. Those are your 2 parts. Before lunch and after lunch. How many fish did she catch altogether?
9.
Excellent. All right, just checking.
So let's fill in our number bond. We know that we have a 7.
I did that.
Okay? So what did you fill in on both parts? If you did it, what you fill in? Say it loud. 7 and 2. Very good. Equals a total of 9, correct?
So boys and girls, read the number sentence to Mr. Stevenson, starting with the 7. 7 plus.
2
Equals 9.
All right, very good.
Yep, everybody can read that.
Yep. So now let's make a subtraction sentence. So we started with 9, which is our largest number, a big number, right? And she ate 7 before lunch. Let's put a 7 there in the first box. What will we put in the last box? Say it loud, Dominic. 2. Okay, so let's complete this sentence that it says, Jane caught 9 fish. She caught 7 fish before she ate lunch. How many fish did she catch after lunch? So Jane caught, we circle 7 that she caught before lunch, and there's 2 that she caught after lunch. Is that right? I mean, is that what we have on our picture? 7 before, 2 after, right? So let's fill this sentence in. It says Jane caught 2 fish after lunch. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Let's go over to number 3. Okay, let's do this together. Turn Turn the page, number 3. Everybody there? Don't blur it out. Number 3. Just turn the page. Still lesson 25, number 3. It has shirts in the top. Just turn the page. Okay, does everybody have it? All you have to do is turn the page. Wait. Good. Take it up and get it, please. Okay, so let's do this last 2 problems. Number 3, all right, so put your attention scopes on me. Let's focus in and we'll finish our last 2 problems. Okay, so it says Dad bought 6 shirts. The next day he returned some of them. Now he has 2 shirts. How many shirts did Dad return? So let's look at our picture and count the number of shirts we have. Count it together, out loud.
Mr. Susan, count to 6. Count to
6, okay. And then it says that Dad returned some of them. Now, he only has 2 left. So let's circle the 2 that he has left. Take any 2 that you like and circle 2 of them. I'm going to choose these 2 at the bottom. He started off with 6. He returned some of them, and he only has 2 left.
And scoot it over a little bit so they still can't see it all the way. There you go.
So from our picture, how many did Dad return to the store? Say again? Okay. He started with 6. He only has 2 left. How many did you take back to the store from your picture? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what he took to the store. So he only has 2 left. Yeah, about that. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Okay, so let's fill in our number box. What goes at the top? 6. And 2. And what's our other number? 4. So let's fill in our addition sentence. If he has 2 and he returned 4, he should have 6 total, right? Everyone see that? Okay. Fill those numbers in. Done? Okay, done. Good. All right, let's go on to our subtraction sentence. Look at the next one. Stop. It says 6 minus 2 is equal to how many? How many? 4. Very good. So it says that Dad returned 4 shirts. Does everyone have that? Okay, you have that? Good. Good. Alright, let's go on to our last problem. Last problem. Okay. Number 4. John had 3 strawberries. Then his friend gave him more fruit. Now John has 7 pieces of fruit. How many pieces of fruit did his friend give him? So let's count these that we have here. Count them out loud together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has 3 strawberries. Let's circle the strawberries. You know what they look like? Okay, those are 3 strawberries.
1 banana, 1 apple, 1 banana.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 strawberries. How many other fruit do we have there? What's the number? 4. So we have 4. I don't know, don't need to know the names, just how many others. How many others do we have? 4. Okay, so let's fill in our number book. We started with 7. John has 3 of them. And his friend gave him how many more? 4. Okay, so everyone see that? Okay, you see that? JJ, Cody, you see it? Okay, so let's fill in our addition sentence. We have 3 that John had, so we have a 3 here. Everybody have that? And we have 4 more that was given to him, which gives you a total of how many? 7. Very good. Pay attention. Now let's finish the last one here on subtraction sentence. He has a total of 7. He has a total of 7. He has minus the 3 strawberries. Leaves him with 4. So John's friend gave him how many pieces of fruit? 4. Okay, very good. All right, if you have that completed, you can go ahead and put those back in your desk.